largest nation on the continent, is a theocracy dedicated to the goddess Asherah. Reigning from the summit of the empire and guiding the world through the voice of the goddess, the Apostle Sanaki rules Begnion. As Asherah's chosen vessel, the Apostle is showered with love and respect from the entire nation. 7 imperial senators aid the Apostle in the governance of her realm. This system of government has been the backbone of Begnion for many long centuries. After Ike and his company aid the Apostle, the Holy Guard takes them to the imperial capital, Cien. The upper class of Begnion society live lives of pampered comfort and luxury. Known as the Sainted, these elite power brokers reside in massive temple-like homes whose spires dominate the skyline. The guiding tower overlooks all from the heart of the city. Here, Asherah holds her vigil, watching over the world. Surrounding the tower is a series of temples, both large and small, placed in an orderly, systematic fashion. One temple, however, is conspicuously larger than the others. It is the Grand Temple Minor, home to the Apostle. Ike and his company, used to the freedoms of Crimea, find the differences in culture and custom to be very confusing. Welcome back to another episode of Let's Play Fire Emblem Ladies of Radiance. Chapter 14, Training. Now then, you have proclaimed yourself to be the orphan of Crimea's King Raman, Princess Elincia Riddell Crimea, correct? Yes. I have heard stories that King Crimea had a daughter in secret. My men have reported to me as much to me in the past. However, whether you are that princess or not is another tale. Do you have nothing that would lend credence to your claims? Nothing at all. It took all my energy simply to avoid capture by day, and I had no time to secure any proof of my claim. And with Crown Prince Renning also dead, there is no one who even knows her face. What am I to do? I will vouch for her. Lord Ike. I have no doubt that Princess Elincia is the true heir to the throne of Crimea. Oh, really? And tell me, what gives you this strength of conviction? If we believe her story, this woman has not engaged with the outside world since the day she was born. So how is it you, a lowly mercenary, dare to assert her authenticity? The Daean army pursues her with bloody-minded determination. At every turn they demand that we turn Princess Elincia over to them. What further proof do you need? If someone of proper standing made that pronouncement, I would accept it as irrefutable proof. But you're a commoner. No surname, no documented lineage. You have nothing. I know commoners. They are poor. For a price they will support any lie, no matter how outlandish. Oh, now I suppose you will tell me that you are the son of some noble house. No, of course not. But wait, perhaps you are a royal knight of Crimea. I am neither a noble nor a knight. I have no connection with the palace whatsoever. And no matter how much gold I stood to gain, I would not betray my convictions. Elincia has paid us, yes, but nothing more than the standard fee to purchase our services as her escort. Nothing more. We have come this far only because we believe Elincia to be a woman of integrity. We would not sell our swords to a liar. I don't care how high and mighty you might be. I will not stand here and let you mock the bond of trust that ties us to Elincia. Lord Ike! How dare you! Who are you to address the Apostle so crudely? Guards! Guards! Seize this man for his abuse of the Apostle. The penalty can be only death. Halt! Sephiroth was right about you. You're a very interesting... Apostle? Sephiroth? That monk we rescued from the prisons? A monk, was it? His disguises are always so clever. He never ceases to amaze me. As always, he remains an enigma. Heed my words. Sephiroth is in truth Duke Belsis, Prime Minister of Begnion, and my most trusted advisor. has been traveling the neighboring lands for months, trying to ascertain the condition of the people here. There, Mark. We have received detailed reports on Princess Elincia and the mercenary company serving as her escort. So, you knew you were coming? You knew who we were all along? Yes, I apologize for testing you. You see, life here in the palace is dreadfully dull, and I'm always so very bored. Thanks to the princess and her brazen little escort, this interrogation proved to be an amusing diversion.
Ho ho. Ho ho ho. So that's what this was. How very like you, Apostle. A cunning game of wits and words, simply smashing. Even your most loyal servant, Duke Oliver of Tanis, was on the verge of being completely fooled. I am humbled. Oh, come, Duke Lacane.
It was all a ruse, was it?
Oh, Apostle, you do tease us so mercilessly. Still, it was not such a bad way to amuse ourselves, was it, Duke Hetzel?
Oh, too true, my good Duke. Princess Crimea, it appears you have put a smile on the face of our beloved Apostle. What an honor that must be.
Yes, I suppose.
Madness.
Oh yes, I almost forgot in all the fun. Sephiroth has already vouched for your identity as the true Princess of Crimea. I require no further proof. You may rest easy. I am most grateful.
Wait a minute.
Yes?
What is the meaning of this? You knew Elincia was Princess Crimea? And you continue to humiliate her for your own entertainment? For some stupid game of wits and words? This is no joke! Elincia's homeland is lost to her. Her family has been hunted down and killed by the monsters of Daen. And with nowhere else to turn, she endures mortal danger and terrible heartbreak to reach your door. And then you laugh at her? Where is the humor in that? Where is your decency? You are horrible. You are all horrid people. You disgust me beyond words, and you owe Elincia a proper apology.
My lord, please.
Wretched peasant, you loose that treasonous tongue once more, and...
Duke Lacane, restrain yourself.
But...
I'm speaking. Be still.
Ah.
Now then, Ike, I fully understand your feelings, even though I am 10 years old. Your passion for your employer is truly a beautiful thing. Without my own, the fawning vassals share your commitment. However, truth be told, your behavior does test my patience. Raise your voice once more to me, and you will seriously damage the Princess Oliver his position. Do you understand?
Not really. Why don't you fill me in?
Even if Elincia is truly Crimean royalty, she is at best heir to a dead country, nothing more. Without Begnion's support, Elincia's claim holds no meaning. Am I mistaken? Even if we harm her fragile feelings for the sake of our country's future, she must stand by and say nothing. In fact, she is in no position to do anything but beg for Begnion's favor. Or, hadn't you noticed? I have much to consider for now. I shall take my leave of you. I will meet with my senators soon and discuss the state of affairs. Crimea's future will not be uncertain for long. Until that time, I suggest you rest and relax. Perhaps you could try your hand at our coily games of wits and words?
What incredible nerve to take advantage of our situation to speak down to us like that. I don't care if she's the Empress or the Apostle or whatever. I can't stand her.
Listen, Ike, isn't it possible the Apostle saved you?
What? Titania is correct. Begnion is a nation ruled by time-honored custom and ancient conventions. You insulted the Apostle, the very symbol of their way of life. The fact that you are still breathing is a miracle.
I hadn't realized.
And as a escort, your criminal behavior would fall directly on your employer, Princess Elincia. And if you had truly angered the Apostle, then any hope of restoring Crimea would have vanished like a puff of smoke.
That's madness. They would sacrifice a whole country to satisfy their own egos?
Ike, this may not be much of an answer, but letting madness rule a day is the prerogative of nobility. The Bjork divide themselves into classes, and with classes come prejudice. From the moment of our birth to our final dying grasp, we commoners know we are not allowed to defy the upper classes. Princess Elincia, I'm sorry. My ignorance does not excuse my stupidity. I truly am sorry.
What you said in my defense and in my honor. It made me very pleased.
Huh?
To see you so angry on my behalf. Your words filled my heart.
It wasn't as noble as you make it sound.
However, there is one point that I would contest. It is true that I've lost my family and my home. But I did have people to turn to. People to rely on, my lord. You and your company were at my side. For me, this has been a great source of inspiration and of happiness.
Princess Elincia.
My lord, please call me Elincia.
Huh? That would be improper, wouldn't it? I mean, you're our employer, and you called me so earlier. I did? Really?
You didn't notice?
No. Oh. My apologies. I'll be more careful. Well, I suppose we should go. They've prepared rooms for us.
My lord Ike, if only they gave us some intimate moments. More so than this.
Just a warning, gave Mrs. Flowers, I stood back in Begnion, Marcia's dreading. Although that wouldn't be such a bad idea. So we'd use half because of Paragon. Half the bonus EXP. Nice. Very nice. Well, at least you're getting faster. Can't take that away from you, but I wish you'd be luckier. I suppose this is all I can give her for now. Alright. As things stand, that's pretty good. Sell? No? Okay. We need to buy. Okay, light magic for race who we won't use. Steel blade. A few of those. I can sell. I'll wait till he gets C, and then I'll upgrade it with arm scroll. could save it for Lucia. She gets less strength than you do, so... Speed wing. No. For a Pegasus Knight, you're slow. I mean, for a Pegasus Knight, you're level, mind you. Jill's slow. Scape, she's gonna be slow. I've lost track. Ruffle and Marcia and Jill are the biggest candidates. I'll hold on to it. Let's go.
I'm so bored! We've been here for 5 days already and there's absolutely nothing to do. They gave me free rein to wander the temple, but I've seen everything. I'm tired of it.
I take it Princess Elincia has been invited to another social gathering. A little time off is one thing, but this... I guess I'll get in some fencing practice. Ike, the captain of the Apostles' Holy Guard is headed this way. I beg your pardon. Are you and your mercenary company enjoying your stay here in Begnion? Is there anything you find wanting? There's nothing to do, and Mrs. bored.
Ike, why'd you say that?
Weren't you just complaining about that exact same thing to me? You said you were bored and tired of everything.
That doesn't mean you should go spouting it to everyone. Oh, you're such an idiot, Ike.
My apologies. Neither of them meant any offense. They're just frustrated. Yes, I understand that. I will pay it no mind. Did you have some reason for coming to speak with us? I bring word from the Apostle. She wishes to charge you with a task. The Apostle wants to employ us? I didn't expect this. Expect what? Your reaction. I'd have thought that you would be spouting and fuming at the thought of working for the Apostle. If Princess Elincia can tolerate endless social gatherings to judge Begnion's mood and garner her favor, the least I can do is help her earn points by running an errand or two. They're coming. So we lay in wait for them here, right? Yes, the Apostle's orders were clear. Stop the band of merchants traveling on the old highway and seize their cargo. This does look to be the best spot for an ambush. Alright, I don't know who we're facing, but we're on the job. Let's do this right. A poor crop this time around. Cats, tigers, and a few crows. All we got are laborers. We're not gonna get rich with this. Oh, and we work hard to catch them. Is it as bad as all that? I've been selling half-breeds for 25 years. The ones that fetch the highest prices are trophy herons. And if they're white-winged royals, the fanatics will empty their purses of every last coin. Well, if that's the case, why don't we hit Sarah's Forest next time? There might be a few of them left. The brains of a dead wyvern. Why do you think the herons are so expensive? It's because they're rare. It's been 20 years since that mob burned Serenus. The herons were all roasted like chickens. No matter how you look at it, that was utter lunacy. All that gold up in smoke. Oh, if they're so valuable, I'd like to see one with my own eyes. I'd catch it and put it in a cage. Idiot. Think what you could buy with all that gold. A new axe, and some furry boots too. Shut up, fool. Stop your daydreaming and look over there. What? Who are they? Look alive, lads. They're not common travelers. Here they come, Titania. Are we sure this is the right bunch? This fog makes it hard to see, but their numbers and appearance match their intelligence. It must be them. Well, they've certainly seen us, and they're readying their weapons. Very well. Get ready to fight, everyone. on board. Probably not going to help at all. Again, let's go. Double. Kill that. Double as well. Even steel bow. Alright, this would be a Ruffle and Ostrich special. These things is well and good, but I simply can't carry it all. And where does Lord go? He leaves me in this backwater burg and wanders off to Goddess only knows where. Hello? Oh, you there. Today's your lucky day. You've arrived at just the right time. I have something nice to give you. I just got back from a shopping spree and I got this as a free bonus of sorts. Oh, please, no need to thank me. When you're a sophisticate like me, you never want for trinkets, or men for that matter. Well, toodle-doo, then. Be sure to treasure that for the rest of your days. Now, which way is the nearest city? Got a magic dust. Oh, spirit dust. I am getting tired, aren't I? Marcia! I'm not liking where this may lead. I'll do it anyway. Luck. My sixth sense told me the weather would be nice today. Hey, grumbling and whining won't pay off with debt. Come on, beautiful, cough on my gold. I'd dearly love to pay you, but unfortunately, I'm broke. Not again. You're employed as a bodyguard. Why don't you have enough gold to pay me back? When we get back to the base, I'll get what's mine. Try to run, you'll pay in pain. Threaten all you like. I can't give you what I don't have. Oh, I hope that sounded brave. Oh dear, what am I going to do? I must go crawling back to my dear sister once again. Oh, she's going to be so mad. But in the end, I'm sure she'll help. After all, it's for the life of her brother. Right, tonight I pay a little visit to the barracks of the Sacred Pegasus Knights. Almost a perfect level. Adept. Don't really need it. Hey, long time, huh? Diamond though. I was just thinking about paying you a visit, sis.
Long time? Long time? You dungheel? Where in the name of heaven have you been? You wrecked up all that dead and then ran away? You're such an irresponsible scum! Days your worth was high and I had to leave the sacred Pegasus Knights.
Huh? But why?
Because there are a bunch of debt collectors hanging around the barracks, that's why.
Oh, that's a shame. Listen, I was trying to increase the money I borrowed and pay off the original, but vanished. And I swear that just kept happening. I'd almost get enough and then poof, gone.
Rat, you cheese-eating rat, you haven't changed at all. Let's go, you're coming with me.
You? Where are we going? What am I gonna do?
You're joining my company. I'm gonna let Ike beat himself to you. We'll see how that works.
Oh, wait, I'm working for these guys in the room. Well, if I decide to join the other side, it might cause problems.
Stop it, Sponge Rain! No more lame excuses! Follow me, now!
Sorry, sis. Sorry, I'm coming. Before you trash this house, I'm gonna rescue it. Give me that vantage scroll. It's that I'm worried about. Potential crits. Gonna throw me off. Nice. Good stuff. Oh dear. Picked the wrong phone. Ow! How the fuck did you hit me? They're crushing us. They're nothing but a pack of rats, but they fight like demons. Ha ha! But no matter how tough they are, there's no way they can stand up to a real monster. Hey, you there, release the feral. Ha ha ha. Now all we have to do is sit back and watch them chew their heads clean off. have actually got to be shitting me. Luckily, that's what this is for. Getting better. I'm gonna do it. Paid off. Oh, so close. Oh, use by that ruffle. Well, can't use. so much indecision. Why don't you lay down your weapons and walk out of here with your lives? You can posture as much as you want, but there's no way you can beat us. Shut it! I don't know why you're here, but if we lose our cargo, we lose everything. It ain't happening. In that case, we've no choice. You'll receive no mercy from us. But I'll take it. Never hear the end of it. There we go. There's my second power healer. The only reason I've kept Soren in this run, even though it's meant to be ladies only. Oh look, he can carry wind now. Giving him heals. Oh, see, I don't know. Of course, Jill does. Block. Even left hit, almost left 50. Please stop embarrassing me in this early game. Or your early game. This is mid-game now. Good. Now all we need to do is get you more luck. Once you have that, you'll be sweet. We are going places. this is healing EXP, so I'll gladly take it. Of course I'm only going to do it on Mist. Why would I do it on Liliana this early? Unless I'm healing Mist. I may have to use those tigers, particularly this one. This one's going to be poked a lot. Hold Elwyn, not just win. That seems statue. No, one's faster. Ruffle. go. That's my girl. Whatever gets the EXP flowing. Oh, wait, I have a heal. Prematurely use heal. Time to poke this guy. This You're just like us. You eat meat, you ride horses. I mean, come on. We're not hurting any humans here. What's wrong with buying and selling a few half-breeds? Get them all. Titanium will show no mercy. I've lost everything.
Very nice, Sion. Our duty is done. Let's grab the cargo and get out of here. The girl mercenaries have returned. Well done. The news of your victory is welcome, as is the cargo you seized. Now, about your payment. Wait. This mysterious cargo was a bunch of really heavy crates. Did you tell me what they contained? That... Your job was to deliver the cargo. You have no need to investigate further. But Princess Elincia has returned to her quarters. You would do well to inform her of your safe return. It appears the Apostle will handle your payment on the morrow. Perhaps you can speak with her then. I beg your leave. I must be going. Very well.
Thank you all for coming, my fellow Laguz kings. It's been decades since all of us were gathered in one place. I would extend my gratitude to King Degincia Goldoa, who arranged this meeting place at short notice. It was nothing, King Kanigas. Fellow kings and countrymen, attend to my words. As you've no doubt have heard, Dain has invaded Crimea and overrun her. Of course, Crimea is a Bjork nation. However, since the time of her founding, she has made every effort to engage the Laguz with honor and dignity. Never has this been more true than during the 30-year reign of good King Ramen. During this era, Gallia and Crimea initiated many ambitious cultural projects in an attempt to bring our divided people closer. Yet one man has always reviled our work, the Dain king, Ashnod. Why he took this recent course, however, I know not. Ashnod's actions are monstrous. His army has put much of Crimea to the sword. Her people live in terror. Her king lies dead. And now, the Dain forces continue in their ruinous march and cross into the border, into Laguz territory, into Gallia. That trespass, O King Alliance, is because your country chooses to harbor King Crimea's orphan, is it not? Yes, that is the justification they will present. But the Princess of Crimea is no longer in Gallia, is she? Your spies are as efficient as ever, King Tabar and Ephenesis. As you say, the princess has already departed for Begnion. I know this only because she came to the aid of a ship carrying Begnion's apostle. Ah, so Princess Elincia is safe and in contact with the Begnion Empire? That news gladdens my heavy heart. I do not believe that Dain yet has this information. If word got out that the Princess of Crimea has been granted sanctuary in Begnion, Dain might halt its invasion of Gallia. Your information is dated, Hawk King. Have your legendary eyes and ears abandoned you after all these years? If you have something you wish to say, would you be so kind as to explain yourself, King Kilvos? Princess Elincia barely escaped Crimea with her life and then fled to Gallia, and yet a certain king of beasts there, on one whom she had pinned all hope, chose not to support her. With nowhere else to turn, the princess and her retinue spent 2 long months at sea, arriving in Begnion mere days ago. Dayan knows of these events as well. The king has dispatched a team of hunters to make a corpse of the girl. And that, dear kings, is the latest news, at least to the best of my poor knowledge. Dayan knows the princess in Begnion? King Kilvas, how did you come to possess this information? Why, there's no trick to it. I just perk up my ears and point them in the right direction. You expect us to believe that a stray wind carried it to your ears? This is an odd tale, Miss Sala. Do you think so? Well, there is one trick to information gathering that I know. Shall I share it with you? If it involves dealing with human scum, I'll pass. Foregoing my Lagoose pride is not something I'm willing to do. Ha! Is that not always the way of phoenixes, to cling to those last-tattered remnants of pride? Instead of proclaiming you will attack none but Begnion ships, just admit that you don't have the power to do more. What did you say? Both of you will desist at once. King Nasara of Kilvas, your actions of late can indeed be judged as too extreme. Black Dragon King of Goldoa, what do you pretend to know of my actions? Please enlighten me. I would remind you of the Bjork ship you attacked in Phoenician waters and left stranded in Goldoan territory. Oh, that. Nasala, you lying crow! You've been sneaking about in my territory again, have you? I heard from my own son, Kurtnaga, that a Bjork resembling Princess Crimea was on board that ship. It is true. What? King Kilvas, you? Don't act surprised. I have no intention of ruling some tiny island nation forever. I will make Kilvas a name to remember. To that end, no amount of gold is enough, Laguz or Bjork. I care not. If the pay is right, there's nothing I won't do. I care not about the reach of your ambition, but you should choose your methods with more care. What good will it do you to expand your domain only to find enemies at your every border? I will take your words to heart for the time being. And you too, King Phoenixus, listen to me, Neil Kaplan. What good will your piracy do if the earns the wrath of Begnion? Continuing at this pace, and there's no telling when the hostilities will end. Until the people of Begnion apologize for the slaughter of our brother herons, I will do no such thing. Prince Raisin of Serenes, are you of the same mind? Those humans burned Serenes forest and killed my people. No amount of human blood can slake my thirst for vengeance, as I too am voiced by David Vincent. For my siblings, for my countrymen, I demand justice. I cannot even return my bedridden father to our forest home. I am no soldier. I know nothing of war, so King Phoenixus sends him instead. I am most grateful to him, and I would not see him stop until Begnion is paid. Blood leads only to blood, and violence begets violence. Nothing more. Revenge is simply another name for murder. You, King of Lions, what will you do about your home of Gallia? Now that you know Dayan's feint towards Gallia is merely another move in his game of war, how will you act? They've made no formal declaration of war. Until they do, we watch and wait. If it's the first step towards eradicating all human scum, Phoenixus will help you destroy Dayan. No, unless this becomes a true war among them, I want you to stay your hand. As long as Gallia is protected by the Sea of Trees, we can stave off Dayan's attacks. The luxury of a large nation. You would waste a chance to expand your territory just to maintain the status quo? Sad. I agree with King Gallia. If we were to form a Laguz alliance against Dana, we would drive Begnion to Dane's side and lose a valuable ally. The flames of war cannot be fanned haphazardly. Above all, we must think of Leron's medallion. Its location is unknown, but it still exists. We know this, and as long as it does, we cannot allow any war that could stand to engulf all our nations. Do you understand, Laguz Kings? I beg of you, do not forget it.
And that's going to do us for another lengthy episode of Let's Play Fire Emblem Ladies of Radiance. Hope you all enjoyed. If you did, be sure to give this video a like. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Visit my Patreon if you want to support me. Find me on social media. Share this video on social media. And I'll see you all next time when we go to the desert. Outside of the Zelda series.